Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host,
B-Shark.
Yeah, it's week 7 in the NFL. You're tuned into the numero uno betting advisors of all time. It's the Sharkmoney Show. Now let me tell you right now, last week it was magnanimous, glorious to the pick. It was appetite of self-destruction and total corruption. Oh my gosh, what a week we had. But now week 7's ahead of us. Now like and share this video to all your friends. Don't even play no games. We're giving you all the best. We're gonna get it rolling down and keep rolling. It ain't gonna act like it's stolen, cause we keep the money folding. You know what I'm talking about, B? Let them know, baby. How was you last week with yours there?
Oh man, it was good. It was nice to have a week off, celebrate the anniversary with the missus, celebrate 25 years of marriage with my best friend, so that's what's up right there. If you took the over on 25 years, you got paid.
Yeah. Here we go. It's deep waters, blood in the water. Here we are. It's the Denver, and I do believe it's the Denver with the plus 2.5 coming into the Cleveland on Thursday night. Cleveland. Oh my gosh. Cleveland is favored with no quarterback. No quarterback. What happened? They got put out the pasture. And the 2 running back. Oh my, Hunt and Chubb out. Oh my gosh. Now it looks like the team is a wash. It looks like, why are they still favored? By plus 2.5, 1.5, whatever it's going to be minus. They still favoring the Cleveland Browns to win. Well, Teddy Bridgewater, and I do mean trouble Bridgewater, is going to end all things is going to be done. Take the Denver, and I do mean, and I do say, as I'm wearing this blue and they got some of it to play, take the Denver and the Teddy Bridgewater crew like a bridge over troubled waters. Who you got?
Yeah, Denver and the points. Thank you very much. Heard today that Case Keenum, the American, the 1840 quarterback is coming back to lead Cleveland in the absence of Baker Mayfield, in the absence of Hunt, Chubb. Like, what's going on? How is it that Denver is getting points here? And the other side of this is Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos. And those of you that have watched the show know that I always talk about Teddy. He is a cover machine. He hovers somewhere in that 68%, 70%, 65% range as games unfold. But he covers about 2/3 of the time. And my man did not cover last week. So, that makes Teddy do this week. And look, you're on a short week with a backup quarterback and you don't have your normal running backs to carry the load at home. This could get ugly in Cleveland. You know, they're going to try and keep it basic and lean on the defense. But I see Denver minimally covering this and possibly getting out of here. I'd say good chance of getting out with a dub.
Hey, the dub's gonna come with a lot of love and a club over their head, because Teddy Bridgewater's gonna win this game.
That D is gonna feast on Keenum.
Well, we done with that little feast of famine, because here we go. I don't know what this sounds like, what a hawk sounds like, but or a falcon, I don't know, but it sounds more like a Cadillac, lack. It's the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, riding on into the MIA, and I do mean they still MIA. They still ain't sizzling. They out there swimming with the dolphins and ain't earning their keep. They out here stealing fishes out of Mana's mouth and still trying to eat. They haven't earned the win yet. That's what I'm trying to speak. I'm telling you right now. Smack them up if they acting tough. But it's the Falcons. And I do believe the Falcon gonna dive into the ocean and just go squawk and just pick off that little dolphin while he's swimming away with that little minnow. It's over. Take the ATL. Oh well, the bandits are back. That's right, I tagged them. You heard it first. T-Shark is the best. B-Shark, who you got?
I'm right behind you on this one, man. What? Tell me one thing about Miami that we've seen this year that gives you any belief. Miami used to be great at covering and absolutely, like, they would spank last year in terms of if you put money down on Miami, you were usually good to go. This year, man, stay away from this team, man. I do not have a good feeling. I like the Falcons to get in there, get out with the win, get a nice cover. Nothing about the Dolphins, man, has made me feel energized about looking their way. I mean, going out there to London and giving Lord Sharkwad his first one. I mean, congrats to Trevor Lawrence on that, John, but Tell you what, I don't see any heart coming out of this team, man. So Falcons got to get in there, take advantage, cover this spread, get out with the dub, 3 or more. I think that's very reasonable.
That's what I'm talking about. Veteran leadership is at the court, at the helm, and they're gonna take over. That's what you're hoping for. But anyway, and my next pick is the and it went down last Thursday. You heard, you saw it. If you don't know, newsflash, they're not that good. Tom Brady just milked it, got the lead, and just sat on it like a little Easter bunny, just hatching a little chicken. What got the mess back? Okay, against the LVR, and I do mean Jack Sparrow is at the helm of the ship. I told you last week, Jack Sparrow was the only one that could get them to a win, and apparently Jack Sparrow got them to the win. The upset was in. It was just beautiful to see that the Ghost is still leading the ship, and this week it's still leading the ship. Jack Sparrow is still riding on with the LVR. That's the Raiders. You know who they are. They gonna be dangerous, cause where they at? They in the Death Store. Take the Raiders, and I mean with the -3, all you can say home symphony. Strum it up, T. Who you got? What's going on, baby?
Yeah, our Eagles, baby, going to the Vegas, baby, Vegas. Not looking good for the Birds this week. The Raiders have proven themselves to be stronger than expected, frankly. When you lose such a dominant figure and head coach as Gruden in this process and over such a sensitive issue, no doubt in the locker room, it seems to have galvanized this team and actually put them closer together, perhaps than maybe they were before. And if that's the case, and the Philadelphia Eagles are walking into a galvanized team that's starting to feel themselves, that's going to say, you know what, we're going to smack up the Chargers next time we see them, that type of thing. We'll smack up the Chiefs too, and we're going to get in it with this division here. With that kind of attitude, the Eagles are just, that's going to be roadkill for the Raiders right now. And 3 points seems like a pretty simple math here to side with the Raiders. As much the fan in me doesn't want to do it, it won't be on my card. I won't root against them.
It's business, baby. It's business. We're swimming next to the pirate ship. We're out there eating, never jumping over a ship. It's gonna be walk the plank time. But here we are again on the 4th pick of them all. The 4th pick of the litter. They always hit the 4th pick of the litter. A little bit grows up to be a big bit, and now he's a savage. But this 4th pick right here, little wee. Yeah, it's the San Francisco 49ers that go hee up and down the track, gaining all that momentum. -4 goes to the San Francisco 49ers. Are you crazy? What the world are you doing? Against the Colts, and I mean the Colts. They had a little heartbeat last week, and that's all you. Oh, he's alive! Don't shoot him. Oh, King, you're gonna have to take the script from Old Yeller. This is gonna be a cappella to your head. It's over. Horse head in the bed when you wake up, cause that's all that's gonna be left in this game. A horse head in the bed, and I told you, you're always gonna be able to do a favor for me. Take the San Francisco 49ers with the -4 at home. Nobody loses with a -4 at home. San Fran's on the come up against this Colts. Colts ain't real. Be who you got.
Yeah, you know, it feels like one of those things where, like, you've seen the first movie, you know exactly what's going to happen in the second and the third. It's all the same movie over and over again. Like, it's on life support, and it's like, maybe he'll be good. Oh, wait a minute, he can't hit an open receiver.
Can't do it.
Heading out to San Fran, who's going to be at home again, feeling good. They're going to cover that 4 points at home, man. Give me a break. The Colts are going to be set packing. Tail tuck. Colts be watching film on the plane. Film on the plane. Not relaxing and celebrating. Getting into that film and figuring out what we got to do to fix that after this game out there in San Francisco. And that is my prediction there.
It's over. Candlestick, metal lamp, wherever you at. Light them up, light them up. It's going to be all of that. But here we go with the W. Who? The W what? The WFT connection. Oh my gosh. And the WFT connection sound like some Bruce Lee. Wow! Some Bruce Lee new film going up against the guy, the slugger. The GB, are you with me?
Boy.
It's the Aaron. And if anybody else roll their tongue and say his name like that, you heard it right here. That's right, mon ami. It's all that in a bag of chips. Because it's the Green Bay Packers with the -8.5. Now, if you're scared, go buy yourself a dog. Stay your behind on the porch. My man Tick said that's how it's going down. Take the GB Are you with me? Packers, and I mean pack it up, pack it in. It's all over again. The shenanigans. I owe you. I owe you. Let's say it to your face. Be who you got.
Yeah, man. So first off, you gotta understand Wisconsin a little better, T-Shock. It's not all that in a bag of chips. It's all that in a bag of curds. You put some cheese curds up there, maybe a brat, maybe a nice brat. Before this game up here in Green Bay. Woo! And man, I owe you! And he's gonna say the same thing again and again and again in this game. That 8.5 points. At first, I looked at it, I'm like, ooh, that's a tough number, because that's a lot of points here. And notice, we're gonna be staying away from games. There's some crazy games this week, up 17.5 points, and all kind of crazy stuff happening. Not this game. This 8.5 looked tall to me, but when I considered who the quarterback is, and I considered where he is playing, which is Lambeau, and his record there against the spread is insane. Again, if I'm gonna lose this bet, I'll fall on the sword and die betting on Aaron Rodgers to cover that 8.5 at home. My man is on a roll. He's clearly just building up. He's having fun out there, man, having a good time, and that's when he gets pretty dangerous. Man. He starts putting up those insane frozen type numbers and all that. So yeah, pack to cover 8.5.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to battle me. Oh no, we're not going there. It's over for you, because here we go with the numero uno shark of them all, Al Sharkey, with his picks.
Welcome to the Sharkmoney Revival. I am Brother Al Sharkey, and I'm here to bless you with what I know. We are entering into week 7 of entering into the gates of the NFL. And as we enter this week, I'm gonna let you. This is an old book. I've said it once before, say it again. It's the book of the covering. It's the book of the covering. And as I enter into the covering, it says in chapter 1, the Broncos versus the Browns. Now, as I have seen earlier, as you've seen earlier, you see Lord Sharkwat going in, doing what he needs to do. When he comes against these Browns, that's what he's going to do. He's going to what? Cover! All right. Let's get chapter 2. Chapter 2 is the Washington team against the Packers. Well, I know. Oh, Lord. I know the Packers going to get packing. It's going to pack up the little dollar bill, George Washington's. It's going to send them packing. That's right. Why? Because they're going to cover. Chapter 3. Lions versus the Rams. Now, as you see the Rams ramming a lion, you say, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe the damage. Oh, he's going to be a kitten afterwards. He's going to transform a lion into a kitten. That's what chapter 3 of the book of the covering. Chapter of the Rams. All right, that's chapter 3. Chapter 4. We got the Eagles versus the Raiders. The Eagles versus the Raiders. Now, we have seen a ghost ship. We have seen nobody at the wheel, and it's still firing. That is the Raiders. That is the Raiders. We going with chapter 5. Chapter 5 to the Bears versus the Buccaneers. Okay, this is another pirate against the Bears. Boom, shot, pow, pow. With the TB12, it's going down. That's what it says, and it's going what? Cover. What is this saying to me? What is this saying to me? It's saying to me that a horse is going to pack up, then it's going to ram and be a raider. Will allow me to receive bucks. And when that happens, I'm going to say to you, get
Yo, Al, it's one of a kind. You're genuine all the time. You know all the lines. I mean, you're putting out all the hits. You're making all the music go down. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. I love you, Al. You know what? You're tuned into the numero uno Sharks betting show of them all. I'm your host, T-Shark. with my co-host.
Fisher!
Yeah, numero uno, you know what time it is. Hello, gaming community out there on Facebook land. We're going to say hello to Bacon Gaming. If you want your bacon fried and you play Madden 22, giggles, Bacon Gaming all day. Like and share this video with all your friends. Comment. It's going to come out with all the clippings and snippets. Instagram, YouTube, we there. Everybody, Facebook. Tune on in. But here we go. Halftime's over, so let's bring it on in, Rover. It's the CNN. The CNN. And I do believe the news is being reported. And it's being reported truthfully, but with a little hint of fog in the future. Okay, because this is the BAL at home, and you seen what Baltimore did last week. Who was I to go against this man? Who was I? Was I crazy? Well, Baltimore's favorite with a -6. And I do believe in that I picked against them last time. Oh, I fear not. Should I ever pick against them again this time? Are you out your mind? It's a city, it's a town, and there's a borough in every state around. Joe Burrow, I think you're gonna have to burrow it up. Take the Baltimore Ravens with the -6. And if you disagree with me, it's okay. I'm gonna be sipping on NBC. All right, who you got, B?
I love it. It's time to rumble, T-Shock. We had too much love in the first half of this show. You know I'm a Joe Burrow fan, so I'm gonna make the case for why Cincinnati is gonna cover these 6 points while in Baltimore. First up, Baltimore is a blitz-heavy defense. I think they're something like 5th in the league in terms of their blitz percentage. Joe Burrow under pressure, his stats are 72% completion, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, 631 yards, 136.8 passer rating when he is under pressure. So go ahead and bring it, Ravens. Joe Burrow will meet that.
Ooh.
In the 6 games this season in Cincinnati, they're 4-2. 4 of those games were decided by exactly 3 points. The other 2, Joe Burrow and the Bengals won the one game by 12 points and the other game against the Lions by 23 points. So at no point have there been a 6-point difference in a game with the Bengals this season. So I'm going to take the Bengals. I'm going to take that 6. And you better watch out. The Baltimore Ravens feeling real good about themselves. And it's real nice when you're not as hungry. You're feeling real good. You come in with a hungry team that used to have a real bad road record that's trying to turn things right, man. You look for a close game out of Bengals, maybe even a sneaky money line. Oh, get that bread! Get that bread on the back of Joe Burrow, baby. And
Joe
Jamar
Burrow
Chase.
for you. Ow! Oh, well, like I said, you're chasing bucks. You're chasing a lot of bucks on this. He's thinking the CNN, and I'm thinking the BAL. And it's going all out, ball out, Lamar the star.
Wait in. Come on, bring it.
Now here we are. We're going to set the example. And I do mean trample and trample. Call out the people way ahead. Stop on the ground and they can put your head to it and hear us coming. It's the Chiefs, and I do believe it's the KC without the sunshineless band. Apparently there's been dim and muddy waters in that thing, but they covered the spread last week. These boys are starting to get on the wagon of just handling their business. They might look bad in the beginning, but they got the -5.5 against the Tennessee. And did you see the Tennessee Titans? Something for you to remember, okay? And I told you last week for them to win, King Henry is gonna have to give it to him once again. I'm the fortune teller that told you, but I'm the guy that can't hold you. Take the Kansas City Chiefs, and I mean, with all the upset alert, this smells like an upset. I ain't scared. I do believe Andy Reid can take his red bearded self in there and just cover it like Santa Claus. Let the snow drop and just let the sleighs play. Take the Kansas City Chiefs on the sleigh, ho, 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 all the way with the -5.5. Who you got?
Caught me on a vacation week, T-Shock, so I don't have the exact numbers, but I'm just going to encourage everybody to go up and look up how much the Chiefs have covered between this year and last year, what their cover percentage is, and what that data will reveal.
Ooh.
What you will find is a not so good Andy Reid and crew, not so good at covering the spread, because people always expect the Chiefs to just annihilate the other team, and then, they do win. They win straight up. They win a lot of games, but most of the time they don't cover. And they've gotten a couple this year. They've gotten a few under their belt this year, and
just did it.
But you know what? Like, that doesn't necessarily mean anything's necessarily different here. Because one thing about Andy Reid, I've seen him 14 years. That man don't change anything. Nothing changes. And I'll tell you what, the other thing I saw was a Hall of Fame running back. And that man is going to be playing on the other side of football. That Chiefs defense was giving up yards to the Philadelphia Eagles all over the place when they knew the pass was coming. They know the run's coming, and nobody's going to stop Derrick Henry on the Chiefs defense, man. So I see the Titans being able to control this game a little bit, man. Control it at home, getting some points, man. I like that side of the football. I'll take that 5.5.
Okay.
I'm going to fade Andy Reid to the day I die because that makes you money.
You like that?
T-Shark.
Hey, if you like that, then any which way we're gonna make you like this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna really fall in love with this because here we go with the next pick. And I do mean I'm taking off like a jet. It's the New York Jets flying on out. And guess where they fly? Like next door. They should just, why they even getting on the plane? But they on the plane trying to fly on over to the Indy Heartbreakers. It's the Pats, and I do mean Shawn Michaels with the right stuff to sleep and put you out like a creeper is over for you. But it's the Pats with the -7. Can you believe? Oh, the way to heaven. I feel all right. They gonna need Dougie Fresh to be the announcer that night, cause that -7 going against the Jets. You might as well just triple and double of that, because I'm not even gonna play this a guarantee. You're gonna take the Indy Heartbreakers. Did you see that game last week? Did you see that game? They got it in them. The Bill Belichick, the quarterback is believing what the coach is saying, and now things are connecting. Take the Indy Heartbreakers. Take the Indy Heartbreakers. Pats with the -7. Who you got?
I was saying, never bet the Jets for any reason.
Hey, I can't do it.
But usually when I say that, then the Jets cover. So I might have just screwed this pick up, but yeah, I'm taking the Patriots to cover the 7 points as well. This one we agree on here, T-Shark. This is Jets Patriots, and you could say, all right, this division battle. Belichick don't like the Jets. You could just say he don't like the Jets at all. And if he has a chance to stick it to the Jets, no matter what, he is going to do it. And they've been looking like they're on the come up a little bit in New England here. And what better team to continue your momentum and upward climb on than on the back of the New York Jets, who were not on the plane, T-Shark. I believe they probably took that bus, that old bus, the used one that they bought from the Charleston Chiefs out of the movie Slapshot. You know, they're riding on that with the Joe Namath poster on the back, like, we're the Jets. We're still here. We're still doing stuff. Nah, man, New England's going to smack them up at home. It's going to be a fun day for Pats fans.
That's what I'm talking about. Get it over with real quick. Ow, it's over. It's over. And I do believe in this next game, there's 2 picks that are just over. And I mean, you're going to have to rock up by these boys to sleep, purring. And they ain't stirring up what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be out there gathering up wins. They're supposed to be chasing down the wins and it's the Carolina Panthers. And I do believe they're not doing their full-time job at guarding the community. I do believe they're allowing little intruders in and just saying that they can't be winners and let them be losers, and that's who they became. It's the New York Giants. Good news. Always travels in 3. NYJ. Oh, guess who's serving up this guy? Well, take him out of the limit. Jones is jonesing. I do believe Jones is looking like, oh, well, you know what, this +3, I could do this. I could have a good running game. Oh, there's no runner in the back. Oh, my God. We're back to last year. Just trying to make it. Take Carolina, and I do believe they can let you growl out now. Okay? You can exercise your jaws this time and start yawning and showing your teeth, because this is bone off the gristle, soft, no tissue. Take the Carolina Panthers. Take them all day, every day. Who you got to be?
Yo, T-Shark, I gotta be honest, man. You kept me right on the edge of my seat there for 30 seconds. I had no idea which direction you were going. You were talking a lot of game, but I'm like,
comes in 3s, baby.
Is it the Giants?
Hey.
The Panthers? Like, what's it gonna be here? Because there's only one clear choice, and that is the Carolina Panthers. Who covered his 3 points on the road against the New York Giants. Sam Darnold's no stranger to playing up that neck of the woods last time I checked. And you know what? He's got a different team, a different boat, a different crew this time around, and an opportunity to get another W, which he hasn't been able to do too much of in his career. And this is a legit chance to do it. And you know what, man? Like it's the Giants. What? Like, They're just bad. They're bad. They're like bad like the Eagles. They're bad. It is a bad team and a bad division. They can't get out of their own way. They continuously screw up. So if I'm going to go on the Giants' side at any point, which I'm not saying I won't.
No.
But you're going to need to give me more than 3 points.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that much.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to count on them to win. And keeping it close, no. Not this game.
Not this game. It's over for you. Carolina Panthers for you. Carolina Panthers for me. It's a win-win situation. Bet on it, G. It's over. And now for the creme de la creme. It's the 10th pick of them all. Monday night. Such a delight. As I sit here and look gangster and gully, I put 2 pinky ring bet on this right here, Scully. All right, it's the N.O. Okay, New Orleans. Okay, the New Orleans. Oh, they flying on in. Here they go. With the trumpet trombone playing all that loud music over there in Seattle. Seattle without a quarterback. I heard something about some Cam Newton stuff going to go down. We shall see. But as I told you before, get away as far as you can, because the little gingerbread man is out and there ain't no sugar in this team. So all the sweetness is out and all you got is salt, and you ain't worth your ounce in salt. All right, you understand what I'm telling you? They're dried up, they're done, they're out of here. Yeah, whatever you say. It's a minus 5.5 against the N.O. getting favored. I don't like that number. I don't like that number. Wait a minute. I don't like that number. Take the Seattle, and I do mean upset. Like Dipset. Upset alert. Take the Seattle, and I do believe the unexpected. The way that they played last week, they showed heart. And that's what you need to win. And I do believe they want to cover this, my friend. They might not win the game, but they might lose it by just 3 points. Remember I said that, just like 3 points. B-Sharp, who you got?
I'm with that, man. I'm with that. You finally came to the proper side of that 5.5 points, because you wouldn't do it with me with the Chiefs.
Nah,
not that. But yeah, I'll take this 5.5 points as well. And you are correct, my friend. Gino crew, they showed some heart. They showed some heart last week without a real opportunity to game plan, which they do have this week.
Yes.
Unlike Case Keenum, who only had 3 days this week. Get ready for that Thursday nighter. That's a good one. But anyway, rewind to tape back here to Seattle, and the 12th man, I think, is going to be a factor on this evening, and definitely play a positive role to encourage and promote good defense out there in Seattle. Pete Carroll's going to expect that side of the football to step up, and the playmakers to make plays. I can see Jameis getting picked.
Oh yeah.
I can see it doesn't exactly take an oracle to figure out that that's a very real possibility. So if communication is tough down on the field there for Jameis, cause some confusion. It'll be a defensive game for Seattle Seahawks. I like them in the points there, T-Shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Monday night, the finale. You heard it right now. It's over. You're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. It's the Shark Money Show. Like I said, like and share this video to all your friends. Week 7, all the way to heaven. Feel all right? Make sure you get all that on your parlay. Let's get on up out of here. Hugs and everything going out to all my fans. It's the Shark Money Show.
Thank you for watching the Shark Money Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Shark Money Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5. Treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.